I started writing this match preview on Thursday afternoon just as a cloudy and malaise-ridden kind of day started to turn to sunshine here at my new place of residence here in Southern Oregon. Yes, I moved. Check out my Facebook page, bro. That meant that the happenings of just 24 hours prior were still very fresh in my mind, still very at the top of my thoughts, and still very much the direct reason for my overall grumpiness. I'm sure a good number of Juventus players, if not pretty much all of them, probably felt the same kind of way. Even as more time has separated all of us from what happened in Madrid, the natural thought process usually means time heals all kinds of wounds, and this is a big wound that needs healing based on how everything happened. But I want to quote Claudio Marchisio for a second: "Todo pasa, todo continua." Translation: even though it's kinda easy to figure out, everything passes, everything continues. As much as it pains us, Juventus players must move on without the Champions League on its schedule the rest of this season. Us, as fans, must move on knowing that Juventus will be without the Champions League on its schedule until September. It's, unfortunately, the cruel part of all of this, no matter how much the anger of what Michael Oliver's 93rd minute penalty call meant. I'm still mad about that. Moving on means trying to wrap up what would be a 7th straight Serie A title. With all of 7 games to go on the schedule, the stretch run has officially gotten here, and that was always going to happen no matter what was going down in Spain on Wednesday night. Juventus, a team that has lost all of 2 league games this season, returns to Allianz Stadium to face a Sampdoria side that is one of those 2 squads to beat the 6-time defending Serie A champions. It just so happens that loss, back in mid-November, was the start of Juventus' current unbeaten run in league play, a streak that stands at 18 entering this weekend's fixture. Interesting side note, since beating Juventus 3-2 on November 19, Sampdoria have scored 3 goals or more in a game just twice. Basically, their form has been all over the place the last 4 months or so, but no matter who might have been next up on the schedule, this game is all about how Juventus responds. We want an angry squad, one that is as pissed off as we've seen them be in years. That doesn't mean 3 red cards and over-aggression from 11 players in black and white jerseys. It's just all about letting out that frustration, that disappointment, from what we saw happen on Wednesday in Madrid. It's that simple. And, honestly, there's no other team I'd want more pissed off than this one. Good news: angry Juventus usually means good Juventus. That's what we want. Bad news: I don't think I need to explain this one. It's pretty easy to figure out. What to watch for one, just how pissed off Juventus really plays. Bring it to me. Bring me all of it. This is what I want. Organized chaos, all of it. We've said it a few times after the Real Madrid game, but it is appropriate to repeat ourselves here. Sampdoria are about to get a Juventus squad that means absolute business on Sunday, and we are all going to be anxious to see what the final scoreline ends up being because of it. 2. Arrested Paulo Dybala. Well, there's always going to be the internal thought process about how Juventus would have done if they had Dybala on the field in the second leg against Real Madrid. Playing the what-if game can become a little tiresome sometimes. So, enough of that for now. But what if we kept shut up self? Paulo Dybala hasn't played in a game in over a week. I don't know about you guys, but that is a pretty good sign that he is going to be pretty well rested and have a little extra pep in his step when he gets onto the Allianz Stadium field on Sunday evening. Yes, the same Dybala who is coming off a hat-trick in his last appearance. I know. Sampdoria is not Benevento, and that's pretty obvious. One club has a -47 goal differential, the other has a +4 goal differential. I don't think I need to give you any more hints as to which club is which in the previous sentence. Now, as some of you may remember, Dybala had one of the 2 goals in that 3-2 loss to Samp earlier this season, a goal that made the scoreline a lot more flattering than it actually was. That's obviously not a guarantee that good things will happen once again, but I sure do want to see what Dybala can do as he tries to repeat what he did the last time he was playing against Serie A opposition. And even though he wasn't actually on the field on Wednesday night against Real Madrid, you have to think that Dybala might have a little extra motivation and anger coursing through his veins, too. 3. Can we get Gonzalo Higuain going again? Streaky strikers are obviously very much the streaky type. There's no denying that Higuain is the streaky type. A streaky type of striker that runs hot and cold, and it's completely unpredictable as to when either side of the pillow may appear. Entering the weekend, Higuain's scoreless run has reached 5 games in all competitions. That comes after a 9-game stretch where he was absolutely on fire, scoring 10 goals and basically being the 1-2 punch with his countryman Dybala that we all hoped they would be when everything is going right. With all that being said, let me pose this question. How nice would it be to see Higuain find a nice little patch of form in the final 7 games of the Serie A season? Pretty good, huh? That's the goal. That's what we're waiting to see from Juve's big no. 9. If he does that, knowing who's on the schedule the next couple of weeks, then everything will be that much better, yes, even without the Champions League not in our future until next season. My starting lineup: Juventus 11, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gianluigi Buffon, Stefan Lichtsteiner, Daniele Regani, Giorgio Chiellini, Kwadwo Asamoah, Claudio Marchisio, Miralem Pjanic, Blaise Matuidi, Douglas Costa, Paulo Dybala, Gonzalo Higuain. Match info: when Sunday, April 15, 2018. Where? Allianz Stadium, Turin, Italy. Kickoff time: 6 p.m. Local time in Italy, 5 p.m. in the United Kingdom, 12 p.m. high noon on the East Coast, 9 a.m. on the West Coast. How to watch television: beIN Sports USA, Rai Italia America, United States; beIN Sports Canada, Rai Italia America, Canada; BT Sport 3, United Kingdom; Sky Calcio 1, Sky Super Calcio HD, Premium Sport HD, Italy; online, mobile, beIN Sports Connect, Fubo TV, United States; beIN Sports Connect Canada, DAZN Canada, Fubo TV Canada, Canada; BT Sport Live, United Kingdom; Sky Go Italia, Premium Play, Italy. Other live viewing options can be found here, and as always, you can also follow along with us live and all the stupid things we say on Twitter. If you haven't already, join the community on Black.